The tarot, being one of the most widely recognized and referenced means of fortune telling, would typically give it tons of credibility, though as I walked out of the store with my first deck, my parents weren't as keen on it. This left me a bit confused, and was curious about their response. Are they good? Bad? Pagan even? Well, not quite. It dates back to the 15th century as the Visconti Sforza deck. The oldest surviving set was created at approximately 1440 for a noble family, and originally the tarot was known as a playing card game known as Tarucci, which came with a pack of 62 cards. Contrary to how they're known now, the game had no connections to fortune telling, and had only gained them over the past few centuries. So what happened? In the 18th century, Antoine Court de Gobelin wrote the book, The Primeval World, analyzed and compared to the modern world, in which he argued that the tarot had connections to the ancient Egyptian lore, particularly by carrying the wisdom of Thoth. Although these claims had no real historical backing, they became the foundation as to why cards are read. In addition, Jean-Baptiste Elite, a French occultist under the pseudonym Elitia, promoted tarot division by injecting the modern interpretations into them that are still used in the modern day. Following this, the tarot's use for guidance grew throughout the 19th and 20th centuries, specifically in Europe and America. Among the many decks, the Rider-Waite was the most widely used by tarot practitioners, and arguably boosted their popularity with their iconic and colorful designs. So how does the tarot work? Contrary to popular belief, the tarot isn't meant to tell the person what to do. Rather, the person sees the card they have and take action based on what's on that card's description and or its design. Regardless of how each deck looks, each tarot has 78 cards, split into the major and minor arcana. The major arcana has 22 unique cards, each one numbered from 0 to 21, starting with the Fool and ending with the World, with their own meanings and that corresponds with their illustrations. They're typically used to make influences on big decisions or life choices. The minor arcana has 56 cards, though they bear some resemblance to modern playing cards. They have 4 sets: cups, pentacles, swords, and wands, and they come in numbered from 2 to 10 for each set, plus each set comes with aces, kings, queens, knights, and paces as well. Their meanings are often less complex than the major counterpart, but they can also be more difficult to interpret due to their simplicity. There are multiple suggested ways to draw a card, but which one a person chooses typically depends on their preference or their experience, though my personal favorites are the 3-card reading and the week ahead for their relative simplicity. For the 3-card reading, you begin by shuffling the cards. At this time, you may want to think about which question you want to answer or which challenge you might want to overcome. Next, it's suggested to use your left hand, or the hand of destiny, to spread the cards you'll need to restack or to restack the cards, whichever feels right to you. No matter which one you choose, you select 3 cards and place them side by side. The first representing the past, the second representing the present, and the third representing the future. Keep in mind that your future is never set in stone, and whether things change is entirely up to you. For the week ahead, you begin shuffling or stacking your cards. Again, whichever you prefer. After you're done, you'll need 8 cards total. The signifier, which summarizes your fortune for the following 7 days, will be laid down first in the center. Then it is followed by 7 additional cards based on each day of the week surrounding the signifier.